The love and hip-hop world just exploded. In a shocking live moment, Spice stepped up and unleashed a bombshell on Kirk Frost that nobody saw coming. Fans watching online and in the studio were left gasping as Rasheeda's live reaction added an extra layer of chaos to an already insane situation. Social media erupted within seconds. Clips of the confrontation were shared, reshared, and dissected across TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. The internet couldn't get enough. Insider sources say what happened backstage is even crazier, with alliances tested, secrets exposed, and friendships hanging by a thread. Nobody knows what will happen next, but one thing is clear. This is going to be the most talked about showdown in love and hip-hop history. Who really orchestrated the drama? And what does this mean for Kirk, Frost, Spice, and Rasheeda? Hold on to your seats. The full story is about to unfold. The tension backstage was palpable. Everyone in the Love and Hip Hop studio could feel it. The energy, the whispers, the glances exchanged like silent warnings. But nobody expected Spice to explode like this. For weeks, rumors had swirled about Kirk Frost secretly orchestrating chaos, manipulating cast members, and keeping everyone in constant emotional turmoil. Some dismissed it as typical reality TV drama, but insiders had hinted there were receipts, real messages, videos, and moments Kirk didn't want anyone to see. And tonight, Spice was ready to show the world exactly what she had discovered. Footage from backstage, which leaked moments before the live taping, showed Spice pacing, her phone clutched tightly in her hand. Producers whispered nervously, unsure if she would go through with it. She was about to drop a bomb nobody saw coming, one producer muttered. Security had to subtly reposition cameras just in case things got physical. Spice wasn't just coming for Kirk. She was coming for the entire manipulation game he had been running for months. As the cameras rolled, the studio audience leaned forward. Spice stepped up to the microphone, her eyes blazing with determination. "I've had enough," she began, her voice cutting through the tension like a knife. "I'm tired of the lies, the schemes, and the way Kirk has played all of us. It ends tonight." A hush fell over the room. Even Rashida, standing just a few feet away, looked momentarily stunned. Nobody expected Spice to confront Kirk directly in front of cameras, in front of a live audience. The first bombshell dropped when Spice revealed that Kirk had secretly reached out to multiple cast members, spreading false stories and orchestrating fights to gain sympathy and control. She produced alleged screenshots from private chats, highlighting every lie and manipulation tactic. Rashida's jaw dropped as the evidence flashed across the screens behind Spice. Kirk's attempts to defend himself faltered instantly. The proof was overwhelming. Social media exploded immediately. Fans began live streaming, recording, and posting every reaction. Clips of Spice pointing at Kirk, Rasheeda gasping, and Kirk's awkward stumbles flooded TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Within seconds, within an hour, #SpiceVsKirk was trending worldwide. Memes popped up mocking Kirk's facial expressions, while fan threads debated every detail of the alleged manipulations. Insider accounts began releasing more context, claiming that some confrontations from previous episodes had been orchestrated by Kirk behind the scenes. The drama was escalating at an unprecedented speed. Backstage, Rasheeda's reaction was a mix of shock, anger, and betrayal. Sources close to her revealed she had no idea about the full extent of Kirk's schemes. Some insiders claimed she even whispered to producers that she had her own evidence, enough to turn the tables on Kirk entirely. But the tension didn't end there. During a commercial break, Spice was seen speaking directly to Rasheeda, saying, "This isn't just about me. It's about exposing everything." Rasheeda nodded but remained silent, her expression unreadable. Fans speculated whether this was the start of a strategic alliance or just a temporary truce. Kirk tried to respond, but every word he uttered seemed to make matters worse. He stammered, repeated himself, and occasionally tried to redirect blame. But the audience wasn't buying it. The cameras caught every hesitation, every nervous glance, and every awkward pause. Leaked audio from his private mic, which somehow made it online, revealed him muttering to producers about containing the fallout and fixing this before it blows up. Fans online immediately picked up on the nervous tone, sparking conspiracy theories about what else Kirk might be hiding. Meanwhile, Spice didn't hold back. She accused Kirk of trying to pit Rashida and other cast members against each other, of spreading rumors about personal relationships, and even manipulating scenes to create fake drama for the cameras. The evidence she displayed included text messages, leaked DMs, and insider claims that painted Kirk as the mastermind behind weeks of orchestrated chaos. Every revelation sent the audience into shock. Fans online scrambled to screenshot, clip, and share every moment, leading to a wildfire of speculation and commentary. Rashida, for her part, seemed to take everything in stride for now. Sources later revealed she was analyzing every statement, every screenshot, and every whisper, preparing for the perfect moment to strike back. Some insiders hinted that Rashida had a secret folder of evidence that could make Spice's bombshell look small in comparison. The audience could feel the tension building, knowing that another layer of drama was waiting just off camera. The live confrontation ended on a cliffhanger. Spice pointed directly at Kirk, holding up a screenshot that allegedly proved his latest manipulation and said, "This is only the beginning. There's more you'll regret." So cameras cut to commercial, and the studio erupted into whispers, gasps, and murmurs. Online, viewers were going wild. Fan theories, polls, and discussions about who really has the power flooded social media. Clips were shared millions of times within hours, each replay dissected frame by frame, as part one closes. One thing is clear: the love and hip-hop world will never be the same. Spice has made her move. Rashida is poised to respond, and Kirk Frost is under the microscope like never before. Fans are left wondering, what secrets remain hidden? Who will come out on top? And how far will these women go to expose the truth? The next part promises even more chaos, explosive confrontations, and shocking revelations that could change alliances forever. As the cameras return from the commercial break, the tension backstage had reached an all-time high. Rashida, who had been sitting quietly just a few feet away, finally decided it was her turn to respond. Her demeanor was calm, almost chilling. But those close to her knew that beneath that composed exterior, she was a hurricane of emotions. Spice had thrown the first punch, exposing Kirk Frost's alleged manipulations, and now Rashida was ready to drop her own bombshell, one that could completely shift the power dynamic. The studio lights dimmed, the camera focused on Rashida. As she took the stage, "I've been silent for too long," she began, her voice steady but sharp, cutting through the tension like a blade. "Everyone thinks they know what's been happening behind the scenes, but the truth, the real truth, is something nobody is ready for." The audience leaned in, a mixture of anticipation and fear hanging thick in the air. Social media feeds were already blowing up, fans live tweeting every moment. Guessing what Rashida could possibly reveal next, the first revelation hit like a lightning bolt. Rashida claimed that Kirk had secretly been leaking false stories about Spice and other cast members to rival shows, creating tension and confusion off camera to manipulate narrative control. She displayed what she claimed were screenshots of emails, texts, and even voice notes, showing Kirk allegedly instructing producers to keep the drama authentic while secretly fueling it himself. The crowd gasped, whispers erupted throughout. The studio and the social media universe went into immediate chaos. #Rashida Expose Kirk started trending globally within minutes. Spice's eyes widened as Rashida revealed a private conversation between her and Kirk from just weeks prior. In the recording, Kirk allegedly mocked the idea of women confronting him, bragging about how easily he could manipulate situations to his advantage. Fans online were quick to dissect the audio, some calling it outright abuse, others debating whether it was staged for reality TV drama. Either way, the clip was spreading like wildfire, with reaction videos, memes, and heated debates flooding every platform. Backstage, Meanwhile, online chaos reached a fever pitch. Clips of Rashida pointing at Kirk and accusing him of manipulation were retweeted tens of thousands of times. Fans created polls asking who they believed, Spice versus Rashida or Team Kirk. Hashtags like #KirkFrostExposed, #SpiceFees, RASHEEDA, and #RealityShowChaos dominated trending lists worldwide. Insider accounts claimed that there was even more footage yet to be released. Secret confrontations, hidden cameras, and private messages that could destroy careers if they surfaced. The drama escalated further when Rashida dropped a shocking personal revelation. She claimed that Kirk had tried to pit her against Spice by spreading lies about her personal relationships, targeting her family, and even orchestrating confrontations with Jasmine Washington to make her look bad on camera. The studio erupted into chaos. Some audience members shouted, some gasped, while cameras caught every stunned reaction. Social media exploded with hashtags like #RASHEEDA strikes back, #KirkFrostLies, and #SpiceInShock. Fans immediately began searching for leaked footage claiming they had insider confirmation of Rashida's accusations. Kirk, desperate, attempted to defend himself. "You don't understand the pressures of the show," he stammered. "Everything is for the ratings. You know that?" But his words fell flat. Producers whispered urgently to him, trying to help him salvage the situation, but it was too late. Rashida's evidence was mounting, and Spice's fire wasn't extinguished. Clips of his defensive reactions were circulated online, edited into memes and reaction videos, further humiliating him. The internet, as always, had no mercy. The confrontation took an even darker turn when Rashida accused Kirk of trying to manipulate her personal life, hinting at secret affairs and schemes meant to tarnish her reputation. The audience gasped audibly as she revealed texts allegedly from Kirk trying to spread false rumors about her relationships. Fans online went wild, with Twitter threads analyzing every word, every timestamp, and every emoji, claiming proof that Kirk's manipulation went beyond reality TV antics into the personal lives of those involved. As the segment drew to a close, Spice and Rashida shared a tense glance. Was this the start of an alliance? Or was it a temporary truce born out of shared anger toward Kirk? The cameras cut to a commercial, leaving viewers with a cliffhanger that sent social media into a frenzy. Clips of the confrontation were replayed millions of times, dissected frame by frame, and discussed endlessly in live chats, comment sections, and TikTok duets. The audience knew the drama was far from over. This was only the beginning. Part 2 ends on a massive cliffhanger. Kirk Frost, exposed, cornered, and humiliated, was now plotting his next move. Spice and Rashida had struck first, but the next confrontation could be even more explosive. Fans were left wondering what other secrets lurked behind the cameras. Could Kirk stage a comeback? Or was his reality TV empire crumbling in real time? And most importantly, who would strike next in this high-stakes game of betrayal, manipulation, and revenge? The studio lights dimmed again, this time casting long shadows over the tense atmosphere. The confrontation that had been building for weeks had reached its apex. Kirk Frost, cornered and visibly shaken, knew this could be the end of his control over the cast. Spice and Rashida stood side by side, but there was an unspoken tension between them, each aware of the other's power, each unwilling to show weakness. The audience held their breath, and the online world had already exploded with speculation. #SpiceFrashSivaSpas was trending before the cameras even rolled again. The first blow came when Spice revealed yet another layer of manipulation. Leaked messages allegedly sent by Kirk to other cast members were displayed on the massive screens behind the stage. The texts painted a picture of a man orchestrating fights, spreading rumors, and exploiting personal vulnerabilities for ratings. One particularly shocking message hinted at a secret alliance Kirk had formed with a rival reality TV producer. A betrayal so deep it could destroy his reputation entirely. The crowd erupted into gasps and murmurs, while online viewers immediately began sharing screenshots and clips, fueling speculation and chaos across every platform. Rashida wasn't done either. She stepped forward, holding up a phone showing a private conversation with Jasmine Washington that had supposedly been manipulated by Kirk. According to Rashida, Kirk had instructed Jasmine to spread false rumors about Rashida's family in order to provoke her on camera. The audience reacted instantly. Gasps, whispers, and even audible shouts filled the room. Fans on social media began dissecting the texts, analyzing timestamps, and comparing them with past episodes, claiming they had uncovered proof that Rashida's revelations were legitimate. Hashtag Kirk Frost Exposed was now trending globally. Kirk, attempting to defend himself, seemed increasingly desperate. "You don't understand the pressures of reality TV," he shouted, his voice cracking. "Everything I do is for the show." But it was too late. The evidence, the leaks, and the testimonies of Spice and Rashida had created a narrative that Kirk could no longer control. Clips of his defensive, panicked gestures immediately went viral, with memes mocking his every expression. Insider accounts claimed he was trying to bribe producers off camera. But those whispers only added fuel to the fire. The tension escalated further when Spice dropped a bombshell. She claimed to have video footage showing Kirk secretly arranging a confrontation between Rashida and Jasmine, intending for it to go viral and make him look like the neutral, heroic figure. The screens behind her played blurred but recognizable clips of the interactions, and the audience reacted with a mixture of shock and awe. Fans online immediately started debating the authenticity, claiming it was proof that Kirk is the ultimate manipulator. Reaction videos flooded TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, with commentary ranging from outrage to disbelief. Rashida then turned her attention to Kirk personally. Spice, riding the wave of her explosive exposure, wasn't content to stop. She revealed a private conversation she had with a network producer, in which Kirk allegedly attempted to rewrite parts of the show to make himself look like the victim. The producer had apparently resisted, but Spice claimed to have recordings proving Kirk's manipulations. When the audio dropped on social media, fans exploded. Tweets ranged from outrage to disbelief, with hashtags like #SpiceExposes Kirk trending. Worldwide, reaction videos flooded YouTube within minutes, with influencers breaking down every second of the leaked clip. Rashida, meanwhile, doubled down on her accusations. She revealed new evidence suggesting that Kirk had been plotting a secret betrayal involving Jasmine Washington. Allegedly, Kirk had asked Jasmine to stage a fake confrontation with another cast member to create a false narrative, all to protect his image. The crowd backstage went silent when she displayed screenshots of texts and emails detailing Kirk's instructions. Online forums and fan pages exploded as users analyzed the messages line by line, claiming proof of Kirk's long-term manipulation. Tensions escalated further when insiders reported that Yandi was caught in the middle. She had previously remained neutral but now faced pressure from both sides. Sources claimed that Kirk had tried to manipulate Yandi as well, attempting to pit her against Spice and Rashida. When Yandi got wind of these schemes, she reportedly confronted Kirk in private, threatening to go public if he continued his manipulations. The story leaked online, and social media users immediately began speculating about possible alliances and betrayals. #YandivsKirk started trending as fans debated whether Yendi would expose more secrets. The drama took an even darker turn when secret footage allegedly showing Spice and Kirk in a heated argument behind the scenes surfaced online. The video, blurry but recognizable, showed Kirk attempting to intimidate Spice while she stood her ground, refusing to back down. Fans were quick to react, some praising Spice for her courage, others accusing her of staging the footage to gain more social media attention. Regardless, the clip went viral, sparking heated debates and thousands of comments across platforms. Meanwhile, Rashida wasn't just content with revealing Kirk's manipulation. She also accused him of targeting other cast members to maintain his control over the show. According to Rasheeda, Kirk had attempted to create rifts between long-standing friendships, spreading false rumors and staging confrontations to ensure he remained at the center of the drama. These revelations, paired with leaked texts and voice notes, further fueled social media fire. Fans on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok were dissecting every angle, trying to determine the truth behind the accusations. In the midst of this chaos, Jasmine Washington became the focus of another shocking revelation. Sources claim that she had secretly been working with Spice to expose Kirk's manipulations, a twist that shocked fans who had assumed she was Kirk's ally. Insider leaks suggested that Jasmine had recorded private conversations and shared them with Spice and Rashida, ensuring that Kirk could no longer control the narrative. Fans immediately speculated about possible hidden alliances and what this meant for the next episode of the show. #JasmineXBOSD and #Spice Alliance trended globally, creating even more buzz. The episode's social media impact was unprecedented. Memes mocking Kirk, reaction videos praising Spice and Rashida, and speculations about future betrayals flooded every platform. Fans began creating polls, asking who they believed, Kirk, Spice, or Rashida, while conspiracy accounts claimed that additional secret footage would surface within days. Online discussions raged on, with some users claiming they had insider information about the next explosive confrontation, while others predicted potential exits, alliances, or even dramatic firings from the show. As Part 4 comes to a close, one thing was clear: the love and hip-hop universe had entered uncharted territory. Kirk Frost's reputation had been severely damaged. Spice and Rashida had solidified their positions as power players, and the rest of the cast was scrambling to navigate the chaos. Fans were left on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting the next twist, the next betrayal, and the next explosive revelation. The game had changed. Alliances were shifting, and the stakes had never been higher. The aftermath of Part 4 had left the love and hip-hop world in absolute turmoil. Fans were still replaying the confrontations, leaks, and explosive revelations. But behind the scenes, the drama was far from over. In fact, insiders hinted that the biggest bombshells were still about to drop. The cast, producers, and even security staff were all on edge, knowing that the next episode could shatter the balance of power entirely. Spice, fueled by her recent victories, decided to go on the offensive. She revealed another layer of secret footage, this time showing Kirk Frost allegedly coordinating with producers to manipulate the storyline. According to the leaks, Kirk had been scripting conflicts between Rashida and Jasmine for weeks, intentionally creating scenarios that would force the cast to confront each other on camera. The studio erupted in whispers when the footage played. Fans online immediately went into overdrive, dissecting every frame, analyzing body language, and debating the authenticity. #KirkFrostManipulates became the top trending topic within minutes. Rashida, not one to back down, countered with even more evidence. She shared screenshots of texts from Kirk to other cast members, in which he allegedly instructed them to spread false information about Rashida's personal life. The audience gasped audibly, and online fans began compiling threads that traced Kirk's manipulation across multiple seasons. Insider sources suggested that this could lead to a complete shakeup of the show if the network decided to act. This drama was no longer just a storyline, it had become a real-world scandal. Meanwhile, Jasmine Washington revealed her secret recordings. According to insiders, these recordings proved that Kirk had attempted to intimidate cast members, control narratives, and even manipulate social media leaks to his advantage. The tension in the studio was palpable as the audio played and fans watching live online erupted into chaos. Clips of Jasmine exposing Kirk spread like wildfire, with reaction videos and memes flooding TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Fans debated the implications, with some calling for Kirk to be fired immediately. Yandy, previously caught in the crossfire, now found herself in the spotlight. Sources claim that she had been pressured by Kirk to take sides, but instead she leaked her own evidence of his manipulations. This revelation added another twist to the unfolding drama, leaving fans stunned. Social media exploded with speculation about potential alliances, betrayals, and secret collaborations among the cast. #YandyX post-Kirk trended worldwide, cementing her as a key player in the power struggle. The climax of Part 5 came when Spice dropped a personal bombshell. She alleged that Kirk had not only manipulated the show for ratings, but had also attempted to sabotage her personal relationships. This revelation caused gasps throughout the studio and immediate uproar online. Spice, the undeniable queen of the drama, made her entrance with confidence that could not be ignored. Rumors had been swirling that she had uncovered yet another layer of Kirk Frost's manipulations. Something so shocking that insiders were hesitant to even share it publicly. But Spice wasn't holding back. She revealed a private video recording showing Kirk attempting to orchestrate a secret alliance with other cast members to sabotage Rashida and Jasmine. The clip showed Kirk discussing strategies in hushed tones, unaware that his conversation was being recorded. As the footage played, the audience backstage gasped audibly, and social media instantly exploded. Clips of Spice dropping the video were uploaded within minutes, trending globally with #KirkFrostExposed and #SpiceStrikesBack dominating Twitter and TikTok. Rashida, fueled by her previous victories, stepped forward next. She revealed private messages from Kirk to various producers, instructing them to manipulate edits and create false narratives. The messages included detailed instructions on how to portray her as the aggressor in conflicts she hadn't even initiated. The backstage crew was stunned, and fans online erupted in chaos, sharing screenshots and analyzing every word. Influencers live streamed their reactions, dissecting the messages line by line. And conspiracy threads quickly began predicting potential firings and major cast shake-ups. Jasmine Washington, always the strategist, unveiled her own bombshell. She disclosed hidden footage of Kirk attempting to intimidate multiple cast members and manipulate their social media presence. The video showed Kirk making veiled threats about exposure and professional sabotage if the cast members didn't comply. The revelation caused immediate uproar, with fans praising Jasmine for her courage. The hashtags #JasmineExposesKirk and #PowerAlliance with Spice and Rashida started trending worldwide. Memes flooded Instagram and TikTok depicting Kirk as the mastermind villain. While fans speculated about what further evidence might surface, the tension reached its peak when Yandy, previously caught in the crossfire, revealed her final move. She presented an edited compilation of Kirk's manipulations, spanning months, from private texts to backstage footage, proving that his schemes had been ongoing. The revelation was devastating. Producers rushed to review the content, realizing the implications of such a comprehensive expose. Fans were left stunned as online forums dissected every angle, debating whether Kirk could survive this level of exposure. The live chat sections on YouTube exploded with outrage, praise, and disbelief. Some even predicting that Kirk's role in the show was now irreversibly compromised. Meanwhile, Spice dropped one final bombshell: an unexpected alliance she had secretly formed with several minor cast members. This coalition had been working behind the scenes to ensure that Kirk could not manipulate any further situations or fabricate conflicts. The revelation sent shockwaves through the studio, leaving Kirk visibly shaken. Social media erupted, with fans hailing Spice as a strategic genius and Rashida and Jasmine as her formidable allies. The narrative had completely flipped, and Kirk, once the central orchestrator of drama, was now isolated and exposed. As the climax unfolded, tensions escalated even further. Kirk attempted a desperate plea, trying to convince producers to edit footage in his favor, but the network had already reviewed all leaked material and decided not to intervene. The cast's power dynamics had shifted completely. Every insider leak, secret recording, and dramatic confrontation had culminated in this explosive moment. Fans were left glued to their screens, predicting the next steps and anticipating further fallout. The story had become a full-blown social media spectacle, with hashtags, memes, reaction videos, and conspiracy threads dominating the internet. The final scenes were filled with raw emotion. Spice, Rashida, Jasmine, and Yandy stood united, their combined strength reshaping the entire power structure of the love and hip-hop universe. Kirk, now cornered and powerless, struggled to maintain control. The cameras captured every tense exchange, every stunned expression, and every whispered conversation, ensuring that fans would dissect this episode for weeks to come. Social media chatter continued to spiral out of control, with viewers predicting secret exits, future alliances, and potential revenge plots. As Part 6 concludes, one thing was certain: the love and hip-hop universe would never be the same. Kirk Frost's reign of manipulation had ended. Spice had solidified her dominance, and Rashida, Jasmine, and Yandy had emerged as power players in their own right. Fans were left on the edge of their seats, eager for the next installment, hungry for more drama and desperate for answers to the questions that remained. Would Kirk make a comeback? Could new alliances shift the balance again? And what other secrets were still hidden behind closed doors? The stage was set for an unpredictable future, ensuring that viewers would be glued to every social media post, every leaked clip, and every shocking confrontation yet to come. Don't miss a second of this chaos. The love and hip-hop universe has been turned upside down, and if you thought you'd seen it all, think again. Spice, Rashida, Jasmine, and Yandy have unleashed secrets, leaked recordings, and shocking confrontations that are rewriting the rules of the game, and Kirk Frost has never looked more exposed. Fans around the world are already reacting, sharing every clip, screenshot, and conspiracy theory like wildfire. Hit that like button if you're Team Spice. Share this video to blow up the debate, and comment below. Who do you think will come out on top next? Will Kirk fight back, or has the power truly shifted forever? And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you're the first to catch every bombshell, every leak, and every jaw-dropping twist. Trust us, the next episode is going to leave everyone speechless.